Shadowcoast here, and welcome back to another quest in Greedfall. In this episode, we are going to complete the Man with a Silver Coin quest. You pick this quest up from the Coin Guard Quartermaster, Quartermaster Manfred, after you finish the Coin Guard merchandise quest for Kurt. Long story short, one of the Coin Guard has been heckling and threatening different merchants in New Serene. This is a serious problem. People are scared. So the first part of our mission is to question the merchants of New Serene. If we look on the map, they're centrally located. One of them is the actual merchant. So let's go and knock out this quest. You will learn how to time lapse and a few other hopefully helpful tips and tricks to the game in this mission. So as always, we're going to speed through the dialogue to save on time. We're going to ask him about being extorted, and we're going to ask him about a merchant that was actually found dead not that long ago, and he basically gives us nothing. So he's clearly terrified and doesn't want to speak up for fear of being targeted. This merchant, we're going to ask him again, same thing. He refuses to give us any information. And then, so far we've come up with squat. But there is one more merchant. So this merchant, I believe his friend was the merchant that was found dead. So hopefully he will be a little more open to helping us. So he's very resistant. He doesn't want to give any information. We're pushing. So we have to convince him somehow to help us. Now, there are really only two options. We don't have intuition as an option. Charisma. If you put points in charisma, you can do this. You actually, I believe, have to put probably 2 points in charisma. We have 0 points in charisma, or you can pay him. In this case, we're going to offer him money.
And what if I gave you money to pay? They have no. You are not.
And so, reluctantly, he agrees. And basically, the plan is he's gonna try to get them to come out, and then we can jump them. So here we have to come back 2 days later. Now, time does pass. If you run around and stuff, you might be able to get it down a couple hours. The most efficient way to pass time is actually go to our residence. So we do have a residence, the Desarte residence, which are in all major cities in Tier 4D. I think we have a residence in. So let's go head over there, and I'll show you how to pass time so we can actually come back. So there is a chest to loot. Picked up some stuff, which is nice. And I'm wondering if I can get to the residence without triggering this cutscene, because I think that the order I picked to do this might have thrown us off. So let me see. I can't. So in this cutscene, we're gonna meet the princess. We're gonna skip through this cutscene, and we basically have to choose if we want her. Well, we have to. She has to join the team, so we are going to add her to the team. So Ciora. The reason we had to trigger this cutscene is we actually wanted to run over here to our residence to pass time. So we can do a bunch of stuff. You can pause. And on this one, we actually want to just pass time. So we run upstairs, we go to the bed, and we're going to do daytime plus 1. So we have 1 day, 12 hours. We can do daytime plus 1 again. We have 12 hours. And then we're going to do dusk. Now this is technically a little past, but that's okay. So just because we're past, we can still go back. Now I have added Ciora with us. And I kept Kurt. And the reason I kept Kurt is I like Kurt better than Vasco a little bit. He can take more hits. So this requires lockpicking 3. We'll worry about that one a little bit later. So we're gonna run back there now that we passed the 2 days time and talk to the merchant, which is right here. So
Have you seen it?
we're going to ask Ian about the trap.
Yes, he gave me, which means that the entire
Perfect. I'll hide and wait for their arrival.
Alright, so we have to hide someone near. So if you look here, we're actually not that far away. So you just run over here and trigger the cutscene.
My good friend. Our man with the silver coin is not known for his patience.
Well, I moved heaven and earth to collect the sum, but alas,
More fool you if you think Egon will be satisfied with you. Know what happens to those.
Alright, so
Leave this man alone at once. You're under arrest.
We'll see
call him
about
out.
certainly don't deserve such a...
Yield without a fuss and you'll have the...
Really? And then
Now, we have the bandit here. I'm gonna throw some stasis on him. And then, for me, I like setting traps. Now, of course, a few other additional people come at us, which is good to know. So we have the thief. Now, one thing I did a bad job of was not using Fury, so we made sure it worked.
Your Excellency. You saved my trade.
Stay alert.
I heard about the man with the silver coin, and this is the first time...
If they let him escape, it's only because they were thinking of killing...
I beg you, find this Egon and...
Don't worry. I don't...
So we're not done yet. I do recommend that you loot these corpses, and on this guy, we have a letter. So we have a mark. The silver coin has been marked with a simple cross, so pick that up. And we have a letter. I hope that you will manage to make this stingy merchant pay. We will no longer tolerate his late payments. I will wait for you in the alley in front of the barracks. Don't be late.
We must find this Egon. At the barracks,
So,
perhaps.
I doubt our
we
man
can-
goes openly by that name. It is the silver coin we must look for.
Alright, so the barracks are back up here, which is, you know, over by the coin guard barracks. So we can run back up and get to the bottom of this. Now I should have thrown on my doublet of good fortune because we want to increase that loot chance. Get sweet, sweet loot. As far as swords go, I haven't used my ancient cavalry saber too much yet, which I upgraded. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, you can see here they're kind of 2 pips. So I did fill out the slots. I upgraded damage and I upgraded the stun 98% chance. So let's put that to good work.
How's it going?
You have a cutscene here.
fine, Lieutenant.
Nothing to report.
And
Perfectly quiet.
Good.
Oh, there's no...
skip through
happened.
this.
I'm waiting for another delivery today.
No, they must have stopped.
I hope those idiots.
No one would dare do.
I hope not. Well, I'll
So
leave
this
you.
goes to the
Farewell,
very
Lieutenant.
top.
There's no doubt. Here is our man. Let's follow him discreetly.
Now here's the key. Don't run up there and just attack him. Just play it cool. Loot some stuff as we go. And so you can see his eye meter if you get too close. Starting to fill up. So you actually have to give him some distance. Be careful, watch these corners. On one of them I rounded it a little too quickly. If you loot as you go, that'll slow you down intentionally a little bit. So part of it is distance. stealth-like. Now we're following around. You can track him on the map a little bit, so you can let him get somewhat far away without worrying too much.
Who are you? You're following me?
Indeed. We would like to talk to you about the silver coin, Egon.
Egon? You must be mistaken.
Do not take us for fools.
I don't know what you've heard.
Regardless, you are therefore under arrest.
Oh, yes.
So, no surprise here. We're in a fight. This guy, look at his armor, guys. 2, 4, 5. He is no joke. So we are going to wait a second. So one thing I just want to do is point out that the cavalry sword I have has better armor damage. So I'm going to be using that. Also using fire weapons. And setting elemental traps. Which also hurt me. So I'm going to use firearms. Take out that guy. Alright, Kurt's got that guy. And we've taken him out.
So,
Sort of.
have you finally decided to follow us?
So you can torture me. You can do whatever you want. I'll not tell you anything. I don't know who Egon is. I'm just a middleman. You're wasting your time.
You must know more than you're willing to say. Come on!
I'd rather die.
So we can arrange that if he's not going to help us. Whoa! Alright, he's done. So we do have to loot him. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a peaceful resolution to that. If someone does, please let me know. Looting him. Mark silver coin.
The silver coin. His symbol of recognition. I have to show it to Manfred.
So we're going to run back around and talk to Manfred. Maybe he has some additional information. One can hope. I think they've done a pretty nice job with the quest. One of the things that devs to try to do is have everything have a purpose, not just like dumb collection quests. So far, so good, but we are very early in the game. Here we go. Quartermaster Manfred.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
So we're going to talk about
I think
this.
I put an end to it. Unfortunately, I had to kill. But there are still some other soldiers.
Thank you, Your Excellency. These foolish brutes not only harm your... But you said you've only put an end to it.
Their leader is still on the loose. I got hold of one of his lieutenants, but the man preferred to die rather.
Loyalty?
Terror, I fear.
I don't know any guard of that name. Here, Your Excellency. Take, and rest assured that I will conduct. I'll also make sure that in...
Thank you. I will return.
Is there anything else?
No,
Alright,
thank
so
you.
that is the man with the silver coin. We get 1300 experience, which is great. Hopefully you found this guy's helpful. I don't have any tips or tricks on resolving this peacefully. If I did, I'd definitely let you know. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode. Shadowcoast out.